Hello and welcome to my playthrough of Skyrim's Anniversary Edition with a slight twist. The twist? The character I'm playing is actually a character from a book I wrote. As I am a self-published author, or self-published book, I need to be very proactive when it comes to promoting my story, so I apologize if this gets really annoying after a while, because this is going to be the opening for most of the videos. But I hope you understand why I'm doing it. So, this playthrough will follow a modified version of the character Kallista Aisdottir, who is one of the central characters of the book, and will stick as close to the source material as I can while playing her. This will include her more brash nature, her insistence on solving all of her problems with a well-placed fist, and her desire to live a more simple life and failing to do so. This will also include her avoiding any real magical effects outside of stuff that give her personal buffs. She is a monk, not a mage, so a lot of things are going to be out of her wheelhouse, including a fair few shouts. Though, throughout the playthrough I will talk a bit about the development of the character, why I made certain decisions for her design, and basically how she became a lovable / feared bartender of the White Oak Tavern in my story. If you're interested in the book Kali is from, there is a link to the ebook in the description as well as on the main page. I would personally appreciate it if you give the book a check out at some point in time. It will go a long way to helping support me in doing something I love, which is telling stories. So I hope you enjoy the playthrough. I hope you enjoy the look behind the character, and I will see you guys in the video. Have a nice day, and I hope you have fun. Bye-bye! Hello everyone! Welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim, The Tales of Kallista Aisdottir. Now, off-screen, jeez, that fucking bird. I didn't do much off-screen because there's not much I can really do. I did level up again. I went around and got some collecting done, stuff like that. There is something we are going to be doing real quickly. Now, we started the Blessings of Nature to retrieve Nettlebane last time. Now, in the Strange Magic mod, there is a special subsection of artifacts, relics, and even a class you can play known as the Witch class. You get a lot of the witch stuff over in Orphan Rock, which is where Nettlebane is. I decided that instead of doing this off screen, I'm going to show it, because it actually is pretty cool. And deserves a little more of an in-depth explanation. Hold on a second. I have a checklist of all of the mods as well, or Creation Club stuff, so I'm trying to keep track of them. What is that? Okay, so the Blessing of Nature. We already started this. Let's go do this real quickly. I have a checklist. I have pretty much all the stuff I want to be doing this set, and then some. Yeah, that fucking bird. It's one of the mods I have installed. It basically increases the ambient sound effects. In case you can't tell. This way. We're outside Helgen, by the way. Oh, hold on, before I forget. Was doing more recording for some mod stuff. There we go. Sorry, I had a cough. I do also have a bunch of hi. I did level up enchanting as well. Speaking of which, we will possibly, probably, most definitely, if there's time, do another side quest. It's actually a really good side quest. It'll make things a little bit easier on us in the future. but it unlocks a master enchanter teacher. Whoop. Bam. Touch that fireball. Let's get rid of this little bitch first. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Hey, what's up? Whoop. There we go. I love these Pegasus boots. They're so good. Howdy. Alright. Give me another bane. And here's the Witch's Relics. Now, the Black Grimoires Volume 1 and 2, these will teach you about the class as well as setting it as your active class, basically. Pretty useful little stuff. A bunch of these other little abilities are pretty useful as well. Open Sesame just basically goes, boom. It's basically the D&D equivalent of the knock spell. And these give you buffs based off of Soul Trap stuff. Then you have this. This is what I wanted. The mod includes a bunch of cured pelts you can find. You can turn those into travel packs. This is a unique one because it grows for every 200 ingredients you harvest. Up to a maximum of 1,000 extra carry weight. Now, due to the fact that we have a farm in which I can very easily and reliably collect 200 every time I visit, this levels up real quick. That's all I really wanted. So I can just go in here and just equip it. Boom. Yeah. It's really nice. So yeah, I can just go and get that done. Everything else in there I don't really need, so. But it is a passive item that we really don't need to worry about. Just go around and just collect things. I wonder if we get a notification when it pops up. Let's head back to the farm. By the by, I've been having a lot of dragon attacks on the plantation. As you may see in a second. Not just because a dragon may attack us, but because there's probably still 2 corpses right behind me. Nope, they despawned. Cool. Alright, so let's check. I'm gonna store these in my container downstairs. I just want to see if I get the notification. So we were at 636. And it's for every 200. Aim for the big bulb at the top, and you can harvest these quicker. Because sometimes it's a little finicky when you get it. It doesn't seem to give me a notification when the bag grows. Yeah, it doesn't tell me. Okay. Mix the bag. Okay, yeah. Either way, it's still a good chunk of carry weight. So, but I'm gonna store these for potion making later. Oh yeah, I should definitely got a notification about it. That's gonna make my life so much better later on. But yeah, to demonstrate what I meant about the
You're someone who very good
carry weight thing, Go into here. Not special, it's under leather. No. Jewelry? Yeah, here they are. You can get up to 150 extra carry weight just by having this. But you need the cured pelts. I've already recorded where they're all at, so... I'm going to make a series of videos dedicated to strange magic. Some will be bundled together, cutscene-wise, or content-wise. But for the most part, the bigger ones, like Kane, those are going to be done differently. Up into you. Otherwise, the video will be like a 4-minute video, which honestly is not that bad. For someone in white, I might just do that.
We'll pay good money for information.
Don't care.
What is it? What has happened to the Gildergreen? I have traveled long here to worship beneath its branches.
It was taken by a lightning strike. Wish I had time to deal with it, but it's hard enough with all these wounded from the war.
Please, don't just let it stay like this. It's disgraceful.
I really don't have time to deal with you right now. Please just let me get back to my work.
But this is supposed to be your work.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy Hagrave? Oh, well, I honestly didn't expect you to come back. Of course I'm glad you did. Now, I don't really want to touch that thing, though. Do you think you could handle the next steps? Eldergleam Sanctuary Grove is to the east of here. You can use Nettlebane to retrieve some of its sap.
Was I correct in hearing that you were traveling to the Grove of the Eldergleam? I am a traveler, a pilgrim. I follow the voice of Kinnereth wherever it can be heard. I've dreamed of seeing Eldergleam for years. Might I travel alongside you? I promise not to get in the way. I thank you for your kindness.
Alright, so there are two ways to actually do this quest. One is to actually use Nettlebane to carve out a piece of the Eldergleam to restore this one. The other involves that guy, which is why I grabbed him. It's very easy to miss him because he doesn't come normally up to talk to you. Especially if you're like rushing through everything. It's very easy to just miss him. There we go. Where is that way? Small little logging town. Let's tag this place. Pargon Village. Pargon. I believe this is all from Daggerfall. This village reference, at least. In one of the earlier Skyrims, you were able to travel. On earlier Skyrims, earlier Elder Scrolls games. Sorry, you were able to travel to the other provinces, but not like this. Just attack that. I'm away. It was more of a you can go to this town, you can go to this village, and walk around a little bit and do a little quest and go somewhere else. It wasn't a open world hub area. Like it wasn't like a ESO or like this is. A lot of the villages referenced in that game just aren't in this one. Like Falkreath is supposed to be a pretty big town, but in base game it's literally just like 4 huts. Not Falkreath, Rorikstead, sorry. And Dawnstar is actually supposed to be a big, thriving port city, but it's just a small thing. So it's nice to see those type of things added in. All right. Boop. On the way to move these branches. And over here. Maybe that, maybe that. Okay. And then here. Let's wait for Guy. Where's he at? There he is.
I had no idea you were a woman of violence. What exactly are you intending to do here?
I'm wearing armor. Of course I'm a woman of violence, motherfucker.
You would violate this marvel of Kinnereth's glory to fix that half-breed stump in Whiterun? That's abominable. Barbaric. I'll have no part of this. Why didn't you tell me what you intended? Well, yes. There is something. It won't repair the tree back at the temple, but we could bring them a new one. Follow me. I think I can convince the tree to help us.
Half-breed. Wow. I think because it's not a part of the actual root system of this tree. So it's like, it grew in foreign soil, which makes them kind of racist. Fucking hell.
The Elder Gleam has blessed us with a sapling. You should take it to Whiterun. Danica will want to see that the true blessings of nature lie in renewal, not a slavish maintenance. I believe I'll stay here and bask in Elder Gleam's warmth a bit longer. Good luck on your travels. May Kinnereth's wind carry only the sweetest scents.
Kind of an asshole, but alright, sure. If you do decide to take it with the Nettlebane, you'll be attacked by Spriggans. So, yeah. Still, that is a beautiful sight. I honestly wish more player home mods had stuff like this.
Come to enjoy the sights and sounds.
But we actually can see it on this thing like this sapling. Yee. It's cute. Alright, Old Woods. Oh, that's a wall. Yeah, Nettlebane is literally just a freaking ebony dagger. There's nothing special about it other than the coating that lets you move the roots. I do wish it would do extra damage to like Spriggans or something. There we go. Actually, while we are here, over there, quick save. There's a dragon thing here. There he is. Heard him. While we're here, where is it? Dragon. Oh. Alright, there's that. I'm about to fight you, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Alright, let's go kill this dragon first. Come on, bitch! Got him! Bam! Need to cough. Where's it at? Whew! Chilly. Luckily, I am a Nord. Oh, that sure got its wing. I did go back to the Forgotten Vale and fight those two dragons I mentioned earlier. Let's go! reason why I waited until after I did the companions before I started dealing fucking with dragons. Not only does it fit thematically to Kali's story, but also because I need the extra unhanded damage. Yay. Alright, Dragon Soul absorbed. So, I was able to do the whole Unofficial thing, got his Soul Terror spell, or shout. Not really worth a damn for Kali. Let's start from the top, work our way down. Okay. But while we are here, creation content. This is Shadowrend. I believe this is a not a reference, but a weapon from Morrowind, I want to say. Jeez. Fuck you. Fuck me. Alright, Shadowrun is a unique weapon. It takes the form of either a two-handed battle axe or a greatsword. In previous Elder Scrolls games, Shadowrend would actually change, I think, every time you draw it. It has a chance of changing. Unfortunately, that's not a feature in this game. So instead, hold on, where's my phone? Instead, it will, you can only change it here. It is a really cool sword, though. Let me see, Elder Scrolls, Shadowrend. Lore, Shadowrend, wunderbar. Is a Daedric artifact which takes the form of a shadowy two-handed ebony weapon. It is associated with the Grove of Reflection and the Shivering Isles. An underground chamber which can only be accessed to the Grove by those the Grove deems worthy. The Grove has the potential to show men who they truly are. Ancient runestones in the center of the Grove has the power to summon a shadowy doppelganger, or anyone who approaches. These doppelgangers have been known to wield Shadowrend in battle, and those who manage to defeat their shadows, or the shadow, may claim the weapon for themselves. Shadowrend can appear as both a claymore and a battle axe. Indeed, both can appear together. But only one version of the weapon can be wielded. Both versions are powerful weapons in their own right, and are known to bear enchantments which damage health or cause weakness to magic. The claymore version is known to sometimes possess decorative serpentine imagery on the hilt. Yeah. Notes. There it is. Where's that? No, doesn't tell me. Alright. But yeah, it can change its appearance. Which is very suiting considering it's from the Shimmering Isles, which is Sheogorath, the god of madness's realm. But really cool effect. And honestly, not a half bad sword if you go into the weaponry for it. Same thing with the axe. So it's pretty good, pretty good. That is a Creation Club content as well. Controller. I'm avoiding that little area right there because that is tied to a Creation Club thing we can do later on. Actually, honestly, it'd probably be better to do it now. Bam. It's not tied to the main quest of it, it's just a side quest you can find. So, quick save. I'm not even sure if it's going to be here right now or not. It is not. Good to know. Alright, we'll deal with that later then. With the Saints and Seducers, speaking of Shimmering Isles, you can deal with some of Sheogorath's other entities, I should say. This is sad. He's sad his mammoth's dead. That spot is where you can learn to craft their armor. There's also a unique NPC there that you have to kill. Oh, I'm actually... I already did that. What the hell am I doing? Who has a unique enchanted set of blacksmith robes that makes forging better. I do plan on making a set of forging gear to upgrade my armor better, but for the most part, I'm not going to go beyond what the high level, what maxing out enchanting does. I'm not going to do the potion bullshit. Like I think I mentioned that before. Just because it is very easy to break the game that way.
Be careful.
Alright.
Need something?
Hello, Danica.
Do you have the Elder Gleam set? But I can't run the temple without the support of people who are inspired by the Gilder Gleam. How can this little tree bring new worshippers? You're right, of course. It can be hard to hear the winds of Kinneret when all you hear are the rabble in the temple. Death feeds new life. I'm sure that in time, this little sapling will grow into a new Gildergreen that will tower over Whiterun. Thank you.
Yay!
Grace of Kinneret be with you.
So what you get with this is... the tree's now gone. At least this is the case for my mods. Later on, the tree will actually start growing again. We'll see it. In the base game, all it does is just... one day the tree now has leaves. That's basically it. It's really weird. Alright. So we got that done. We can go do Hendrheim, which is a house. Let's go grab Hendrheim. It's a very quick Creature Club thing. Let's see here. While we are here, real quickly, hold on. Shadowrun, by the way, the quest was created by Richard Anoctium Edwards. No clue who that is, but good job making the mod. Or at least the quest for it. Hendrheim is another one of Eleonora's houses, I believe. Yep, Eleonora. It's unlocked when you hit level 10. You'll get a notification. You get a message from a warrior's challenge at level 10 from a courier. Piss off. Actually, I can go down around, can I? Fine! I was perfectly fine letting you live. But you came running at me. Hendrheim is... where's the path up to it? There's a path up to it. I've never found it. This might be it. There's no actual road leading up to it. This is actually it. Cool. Yay. I always Skyrim it. You know, climb up the mountainside. And of course, there is a dragon burial mound here. That's lovely. Which means, late game, you'll probably have a dragon here every couple of days. Controller. There we go. Howdy.
Need something? I understand.
Since this was a player thing, there's no unique voice acting. It's all base stuff.
Fight or die well. Faismir, you won't leave here alive.
Yeah, sure. Ooh, damn. You actually do tough. Stop with the Again, I hate shield users. That fucking bullshit with the shield.
You're as good as dead.
Alright. Note. Do... When the world was young, things were simpler. It was us or them. We fought to survive, and death we found. In death we found glory. Now, we fight our own shield sisters and brothers for banners that change with the wind. When I killed Hyarik on the battlefield, I vowed not to take up arms again. I found honor in this choice, but shame in its consequences. The bards do not sing tales of those who die in their homes, slain by time. If I am to see him again, I must stand eye to eye with Soon on the Whalebone Bridge, and earn my place in the Hall of Valor. I miss you, brother. Wait for me in Sovngarde. Aww. Hedderheim's actually a really nice Nordic-themed house. Look at this place. You have a good amount of wall decoration. Dagger racks. Big racks. Armor stands, nice spit. Nice little bedroom with the kids' room. Side room over here with food. Enchanter, alchemy storage. And in the basement, storage. It's actually pretty good storage because you can store a bunch of specific gear. So it's pretty nice. Stuff here. Even have some stuff for the Daedric quest lines. Yeah, pretty nice. But like I said, very heavily Nordic, which is okay. It's good. But you do get a nice view. Look at that. Ah, beautiful. Alright, so that's done. There is another player house we can grab right quick. Just down here. Okay, this... Oh. Hi. Cute, buddy. Cute. Hi, what's up? They'll respawn here every so often, so... Alright, so this is another player home, while we're here. This one actually wasn't made by Eleonora. This one was created by... where's it at? Rich Marin and quest by Chris Takahashi. You can start this quest at any point in time in the game. All you have to do is come to Mara's Eye Pond, which is right here, and go into the ruin right there. A goldfish? It was a goldfish. Nice. The only downside to this player home is you will have to deal with mud crabs every so often. But they're mud crabs, so. Hold on a second. Alright, let's do this. And then read her journal. My old master was a collector of things, skeletons, staves, and priceless artifacts. The most prized of which were the helm and staff of Manimarco himself, the King of Worms. I actually don't know who Manimarco is. Hold on a second, I'm actually going to look him up right quick. Oh. Manimarco. Oh shit, he's actually in fucking a bunch of things. Holy hell. Manimarco was the King of Worms, or the Worm King. He was an Altmer necromancer noted for founding the Order of the Black Worm. He began his magical studies as a student of the Citric Order, we'll learn about them later, and went on to manipulate the political powers of Tamriel throughout the later parts of his life. He went as far as to control the Cyrodiil Empire as his puppet state during the and put forward the events that led to Molag Bal's invasion of Tamriel, called the Plane Meld. Manimarco went on to become a lich, later ascending to godhood as the necromancer's moon in his undeath, and left a legacy that would last for ages to come. That's actually kind of interesting. Fuck. I know there are books involving him. So he was in Oblivion, the story. Huh. The Oblivion Crisis. By the Third Era, 433, or year 433, Manimarco's divine celestial form, the Revenant, became the patron god of necromancers. Shading Arcane and helping with the Black Soul Gem creation? Holy hell! However, during the Oblivion Crisis, a powerful Altmer necromancer calling himself Manimarco surfaced to overthrow the Mages Guild and reestablish Normal. Damn, that's actually pretty bitchin'. There's a book in this game called the Manimarco, King of Worms. It also claims that in this book, he was the first lich ever in the events of the Great Battle against Galarian. Which is contradicted by gameplay. That's great. Sorry, I'm reading a little bit. On all appearances, the King of Worms, he carries a staff with a skull on top of it, but only in Oblivion it is named the Staff of Worms. Julius Primus, an imperial necromancer who proclaimed himself to be the new King of Worms. He was killed. Fuck you. Just get shit on. Alright. The Old Master was also a collector of apprentices, which in our trade are even more dangerous than the artifacts. He was aware of my ambition and where it would end. He knew I would steal his artifacts and kill anyone who stood in my way, himself included. So like any good necromancer would do, he made sure his trap would ensnare me even beyond the grave. The doors are blocked by some kind of invisible ward, but there must be a way to remove it. The master was nothing if not circumspect, whatever, and he would have left himself an out were he to fall victim of his own trap. In fact, I think he aimed to make a game of it. His final words to me were, "Start with the map." I've tried to make sense of the clue, and have made some progress. The flag seems to represent torches. I just have to remove the right ones. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna leave that on the ground for now. Open the door. Let me out. Get out of my head. Alright. Oh, shit. Okay, we're being attacked by poltergeists. Alright, so... I have the answers already written down, so... A maid travels Skyrim and snuffing out the souls of its people along the way. In each place, they collect a torch to represent the light of the dead. The journey starts by traveling west to Morthal. From there, they cross the plain south to Falkreath and make use of the alchemist's table. Next, they travel northeast past the river and stop at the Nightgate Inn, where they cook themselves a meal before snuffing the light there. Finally, they headed north to Fort Dunstad, where their journey ends. Only when they have gathered the light of four souls did they receive the blessing of the King of Worms. Trace the path and let the way forward fall. So we have to deal with these and take out the torches in the order of the travel. So, Morthal, Falkreath, Nightgate Inn, which was over here, and Fort Dunstad. Gotta turn on my quest. Alright, Staff of Worms. Find a use for the staff. Reanimate a dead body permanently to fight for you. We use this on you. And search the skeleton for the key. Bloodworm Helm. Conjure spells cost 25% less. Damage against undead increases. Nice. A man dreams his empty coffers are full of gems. A necromancer dreams a similar dream, but his coffers are a different kind and hold different gems and treasures inside. But to see this dream and retrieve these gems, you must first pray to a prince for a door. So they're talking about dreams. There is a Daedric prince of dreams named Vermina, so we pray at the statue of Vermina. And then we go take a nap. Alright, we need 3 gems from the necromancer's coffers. One with the corpse, one in a coffin, and 2 in a coffin, I should say. And then we take the one near Nara. Sorry, I need a cough. In my dream, I am surrounded by my 4 apprentices, but they are no longer mortal, but spirits, their souls taking the form of greater gems. To bring them to darkness, one must place them on the altar of the Revenant. Turn greater to black. Only then will you be free. Place gem. Place gem. Place gem. Place gem. Altar. So we can now create black soul gems. Very similar to what we did in the Soul Cairn, but we'll need greater or grand soul gems to be placed in these things. Do I have 4? As a demonstration? I do. I have 5 grand. And then activate. So just like Manamarco himself, we're now able to create black soul gems, which can hold literally every soul in the game, which is great, except for dragons. And then let's leave to reset the cell. Then we go back in. It didn't reset the cell. Damn. Oh well. But there are a lot of things we can do in here. It's now our house. In here we have a room. Helm of Baron something. I should have known better than trust an apprentice to locate the bloodworm helmet or helm. I described its features thinking that would be enough. A trollbone skull with an open maw and a necromancer's crown. The skull clearly belongs to a bear. Never mind the enchantments placed upon it for a warrior. Still, it seems my apprentice have stumbled upon a find nonetheless. The helm is that of Aaron Bearclaw, the fabled warrior of the Wood Elves. Perhaps I will raise Bosmer to give him the helm and have him perform the slaying of the witch serpent for my amusement. I don't know. As for the artifacts of Metamarco, I will have to redouble my search efforts. Perhaps this new girl, Nara, will have better luck finding them. She is green, but ambitious. And there's the helm. Troll skull. Oh well. What's in here? Bedroom. I think only you can use this place. Because I don't think that kids' chambers, but, you know. Probably for the best. And in the basement, we have the Bone Forge. While most necromancers, myself included, prefer to use whole corpses and skeletons, sometimes such supplies are not readily available. The Bone Forge offers an alternative, an altar upon which you may place raw materials and forge them whole again. The basic recipe to create a skeleton suitable for most menial tasks is as follows: bowl of bone meal and a greater soul gem filled. Once you place the materials on the Bone Forge, simply lay your hands on it and your skeleton will appear before you. The Bone Forge can only sustain a single creation at a time, but it will remain with you until destroyed. I've found that adding frost salts create a bone man, a type of undead not normally found outside the soul cairn. They are sturdier than the average skeleton and make for a good companion to assist in gathering of, well, supplies. So, here we have the Bone Forge, which is pretty cool. This house, by the way, is definitely for necromancer characters. Every recipe for the Bone Forge will require the base skeleton recipe: bone meal, greater soul gem filled. However, if you add a hint of frost salts to that, you get the Bone Man. If you add soul husk, you'll get Mist Man, which is the slightly stronger variant. Remember, Bone Man is the sternum, arms, and head of a skeleton that basically casts magic. Mist Man is the one that can attack, that has a full body. And then you can get the Wrath Man, which is the fully armored version. You will need both Frost Salt, Soul Husk, and an Ancient Nordic Helm. And you'll be able to craft them. They will stay summoned until they die, at which point you'll have to come back and get them again, or make another one. But I believe you can heal them with resurrection magic, so. Get a soul gem, bone meal, frost salt. And you can use these coffins as storage spots for raw materials. Unfortunately, there's no Ancient Nordic Helm to demonstrate, or Soul Husk. But yeah, you can have like Greater Soul Gems, Frost Salt, Soul Husk, Helms, you know, what you need. Bone Meal. Bone Meal, Greater Soul Gem, Frost Salt, activate. Hey, buddy. Yeah. So yeah, he'll just now be here. Unless I kill him. So yeah, it's kind of cool. And that's basically it for the Gallows House. You get the Stone of Metamarco, which allows you to resurrect a person permanently. You get the Bone Forge, and you get those 2 unique helmets, as well as the ability to craft Black Soul Gems, which, again, super fucking useful. Yeah, don't have enough for it. Okay. So yeah, it's a really nice house to have. Alright, so we got those done. Now out of the way. Where is... Get rid of that. Do I have that area unlocked? I do! Score! I'm just gonna unlock all the player houses, because why the fuck not? So this is probably the most disappointed player home, in my opinion. Not because it's bad, but because it has a bunch of small little issues with it that irk me a little bit. First, it's really out of the way. Like, you're not going to get this place for a while. Second, you have 2 loading screens before you get into the house itself. You have this one, which you have to run through this corridor.
Someone there?
These bandits will respawn.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Give up one more can.
And then now you're inside the house, which is a Dwemer house. This is also a bit misleading. There is no manufacturer here other than the quest. This was created, though, by Thelnum and Arthmore. Arthmore is actually a really well-known mod author. I think he created the unofficial Skyrim patches, as well as the one for Fallout 4. But I love this mod, don't get me wrong, because it is pretty cool. It's nice to have a Dwemer house. My only problem is the wasted potential. I get a feeling that originally they intended this to be a bit bigger and more ambitious, but had to dial it back due to some sort of restraints. Yeah, so I'll take this. So we need actuators, oil, and cogs. Push the button. Talk to him. Here are the parts. I think that's all I needed. Yep, then we turn on the factory. Manufactory. Alright. Trying to collect the parts, already did that. Go in here. Grab that. There it is. Yay! Reads assembly line status report? What? I don't remember this. While Centurion sphere assembly lines are damaged beyond repair, the spider construct thing still work. Yeah, I already did that. Okay. So yeah, this is what bugs me. I really wish, like really wish. Oh, I think I may have fucked it up. Construct a dormant spider renovator. Yeah, I did. Shit. I was going too quick. I wish that this would have been like the Bone Forge, honestly. In that regard, I mean, I wish that this would have been a player home that you can have, and then you can get dwarven parts
Someone there?
from ruins, like, you know, the giant struts, dynamo cores, parts, dwemer ingots, shit like that, and actually use them to create companions that are dwemer. Dwemer machines. So you'll get like the spider's the easiest one to make, very short, very quick. The spear is a little bit more complicated, but it's a little more hardier than the spider. Can attack from a distance more. And then the Centurion, which takes a bit of effort to make. But when you do, you'll have a tank walking around with you type of a deal. That would have been really cool. But literally the only purpose of this entire factory is you make a spider to clean your house. And that's it. And that's what bugs me. So I'm gonna just collect all of these. And then wait. I was gonna read this. Summon Dwarven Sphere. Overseer. Bam. Talk to him. I'm gonna wait for that to get done updating. So I got the actuator, I got the oils. Now the cogs. Deliver the repair. Power this. Yeah, I was just going too quick, as I do. So yeah, it's just a small thing. I'm fairly certain on PC there's a mod for it. Who knows, maybe the Creation Club patch I got does that. Doubt it, but we'll see. Put that in. Power. Spider. Then have him clean a section of the house. Yeah, this point of the room, this room serves no purpose. As far as I can tell. Imagine how cool that would have been. Oh well. Boop, and then we go here. We'll move out here so we are away from everything. Wait 24 hours. But yeah, these are just some little nitpicks I have. And it's possible that some of the Creation Club patches address some of my issues, which would be really nice. Either way, in here we have an alchemy room where we can grow plants. Like a lot of plants. Down over here, power this up. Wait 24 hours. Let's get this. There are two ways to start this quest, by the way. One is the way I did it, just by coming here. The other is to find his journal at the Frozen Hearth in Winterhold. But, fuck that noise. Now we have a kitchen. Also, pretty nice kitchen, too. As well as a main hall with a button that gives you a nice steam bath if you're sitting in your throne. And then back over here, power. Wait 24 hours. After this, the spider is completely useless, as well as whatever they're doing down there. Now, as I've said, I could be wrong. They could have added something in a while ago. It's been a hot minute since this DLC came out, or this mod came out, and I have done it. So who knows? And now we have a forge. And a small little display room. Again, I don't want to be disparaging to the mod author, because he did do clearly a lot of work. But I nitpick a little bit. Still, I really do like this mod, because I do love the fact that we have a Dwemer house. Can we fast travel from inside the house? Is the question. We cannot. So yeah, just a few little nitpicks in my opinion, and I'm fairly certain a few of these can be addressed with mods. The whole fast travel thing definitely can be. There's a player home that you can get later on as well. That's very similar, but I had a mod downloaded a while ago that fixes that fast travel problem. Alright, we're going to do one more Creation Club thing. Very short, very quick, just to buy a house. Made by Eleonora. You can get it at any point in time, so long as you have access to Dragon's Reach. And 7,500 gold. Anybody?
The Jarl is. Very well. Just let me know when you have the necessary funds.
What? I do. Don't I?
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's
I'm
Reach.
broke. That's easy fix. We've been out in a bit. We waited 3 days. We definitely should have the money for it now. Hey.
Don't just stand there.
There's the dragon. There it is. Way too low. ancient dragon tooth. It's gonna hurt. Let's go! I'm about to keep really close eye on my health. Woo! That might have been a crit. Oh, damn it. Get down here. Leave them alone. Plus this, we're gonna have a nice fertilizer for our field. Bitch.
You're someone who can get things.
Very good, ma'am.
Yeah, it's enough. Okay. Hey, bone meal makes a good fertilizer. What can I say? By the by, if you're ever annoyed by a corpse like this not moving, or a dragon, make that spell. Whoop.
In all my years, I've never seen such things.
Oh, there we go. Moves things out of the way. Honestly, I was kind of hoping we get some story done as well, but hey. Actually, to be fair, we got a lot done this set. Nettlebane plus a bunch of Creation Club stuff.
Oh, been tending your house.
So yeah, we're doing pretty damn good.
That sapling you recovered means the guild agreed we'll live.
Hey, what's up?
I serve Jarl Balgruff as steward. Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home.
Visit under homestead, your new home. New house. Has the guild agreed and groom back yet? It has. Or it's starting to. It's now a nice little tree. I like that it's actually growing back slowly over time. Not just, boom, oak tree. I get a feeling if I'd come back here earlier, it would have been we would have seen the sapling in the ground itself. Alright. So cool thing about this house. Early game, pretty easy to get. It isn't a huge, ginormous house. It is a nice, small, cozy home. With pretty much all the amenities you need. Unique baking spot. Little bar. Quick to access enchanting and potion, as well as storage for them. A simple, small storage room for base game stuff, as well as some of Dragonborn. The only problem is the gold dragon claw on this wall. I think will just pop out and be on the ground. It's a common bug, but it's possible that the Creation Club patch fixes that. I'll test it out. You also have, just right as you fast travel here, a smithy. So it's literally just I need to drop off, build some stuff, build some armor, upgrade my armor, temper it a little bit. Fast travel, boom, I don't have any load screens other than the fast travel. So it's pretty useful. And in the back we have apiaries and a small little crop. The only real downside is this is outside city walls. It is along a road, so you will have random events occasionally occur, and there is a tendency for dragon attacks, so keep that in mind. But that's going to be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed the set. I'll see you guys next time, where we'll continue on from wherever I decide to leave off. But until then, as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.